On the last one I showed y'all, Gus. Now we get to this pen. Most of these in here are the 7-week-old red New Zealands. But there's a couple in here that I have to get in separate pens. Okay, y'all haven't seen this doe yet. I just got her back from some people that were raising her as a baby. She is Lily's last litter. So she's 9 weeks old. This one is out of my pedigree doe, that red one behind me. She is 5, 6 weeks old. This is her brother right here, which is a Harlequin. I doubt I keep him. I was going to keep him for my next herd buck, but I have to get away from reds. I need a black and white, a black and white buck or a brown and white buck. And so I'll probably be selling him. But I'll be keeping both of these does. She's going to be a good doe. She's only 8 weeks old. She's getting big fast, and this is going to be a good mini Rex doe. And I have another tri-doe that's at a friend's house that I'll be getting in the next week. And so when I get them all their own pen, I'll show them to you. I would say my favorite color is tri. Black tri is really bold. Sometimes I find a blue tri that's really pretty. But they are very pretty rabbits. But like I said, the mama of this one, her first litter, she had 10. The mama of this one, her first litter, she had 9. And the mama of the first litter, the other one, had 10. No, had 9, excuse me. And so that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for small breeds that have a bunch of babies and can raise them. But the rest of these are just the reds. But I'll have an update of those 2 girls and another one. They will be staying on the property. I'm raising them all off. I can't afford anything happening to them. Those will be raised here. This is Moon. Y'all know Moon. Was disappointed with her at first, but she's proved herself with these 4. She's still not my favorite doe, but she's done fine. I'll probably be keeping a couple does out of this litter. Don't fall out, you little rat. A couple does out of that one, and so because they're different blood, they're not big reds. They're Rusty, my old buck. I see you. This one tries to get out. Whenever I leave this door open, he tries to get out. I see you. What are you going to do now, punk? Silly wabbit. All right, get back in there. All right, Lily. Her history. Well, I went to a friend's house. I was buying in bulk what he had. He raised mainly meats, and he had a salt and pepper mama rabbit, and he said she was bred to a white buck or a black buck. They were both big meat bucks. Okay, and out pops out in this box. She had a couple like this, 2 or 3 whites, and then one popped out looked like this. That's exactly what she looked at, just like that. And I said, "Oh my goodness!" I said, "I see a future with that," because the mama had 11, and so I was like, "What is that?" It was before I knew of otters or anything, and so I brought it home, gave it to my daughter for her rabbit, and it turned out to be this great mama rabbit right here. And it is. She has been excellent. After this litter, I think she has one more litter after this litter, and she'll be on a 4-month break to fatten up and get her all slick for the fair time this September. But she had, and what I like in a litter is I want diversity. I want no rabbits look the same. I mean, we have some browns, blacks, and now she's bred to Gus too. The Gus down there. That's what I'm saying. Those tries throw a multitude of colors on these rabbits. And that's what I'm looking for. I don't want any similar. I want everyone to be different. But she's been a great mom, and I will be keeping some more. Well, like I said, that this one with the big old long, dorky looking ears. That's her daughter, and she's going to be huge. And this is her daddy right here. But she is going to be huge, and I'll breed her back and the other one back to Little Red, unless I have a different one by that time, because he's a smaller type. And so breeding them, have some good-looking baby rabbits. Or if by then if I have a black, I'll breed them back to. I really like this one right here, but it's a little buck. If it was a doe, I don't think it would be leaving. I love its splash look, and plus it's a stinker. And it has the brown in the ears. If you look in the ears, it has the otter in the ears, or whatever you want to call it, the tinting in the ears. So I guess it's a broken otter is what it is. But it is adorable. This one here's a broken otter too then, because it has brown in the ears. I don't know exactly how that works, or if it even exists. But that is all the rabbits, guys. I'm hoping to get in the country before long where I can expand. All the rabbits, let me see, besides my pedigreed rabbits, I still have this litter and Moon's. And all the other babies I have are sold. This litter, and some of Lily's litter are all being sold. I got an order for 20. And then those over there and these over here I'm not keeping. I got another order of 20. And then a lady's coming and getting some of these for breeders. And then of course I have the reds, which I have to, they're never done it. They're more complicated. You have to have them longer. I need to keep them to 8 weeks so I can see what their conformation is and all that good stuff on them before I do anything with them. And so that takes a little bit longer with them. But the rest of these little guys are already sold. Just waiting for them to get old enough to go. And they are going to be perfect for where they're going. It is cute as a bug. I wish this one was a little boy. He would not be leaving the property. He is just a handful. The same thing with this little boy here. Now I'll show you something else I look for. My time's almost up, but I'll try to hurry. I want rabbits with a saddle. See this one right here, that black and white? It has a lightning bolt. I want ones like this that have a saddle on their back. Like this one, but that one I didn't care for, but like that one, okay? I know y'all want me to keep this tort, and so what I'm doing is more likely I'll be keeping these two girls. We'll be going somewhere, and I'll give the one of them to the person, and then when they're both older, 4 months, I'll get pick of which one I want back after I look at them. All right, talk to y'all later, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the videos.